I'm Thelma Adams, and I am a former chair of the New York Film Critics Circle and a novelist and an advocate for all the wonderful streaming content that you're going to find on MHz Choice. And I'm going to tell you a little bit about the new choices in September. The binge-worthy show that's coming out is called Greyzone. Greyzone is a 10-episode thriller about a homegrown terrorist who takes a drone scientist and her young son hostage in order to pursue a terrorist plot in Europe.
2 stycken spränghuvuden har stulits. Bara ett är återfunnet. Så vår arbetshypotes, den är den att någon förbereder en terrorattack här i Norden.
It's from Denmark, and it stars someone that you'll recognize, Birgit Hjorst Sorensen. She's been in Game of Thrones. She played the journalist in Borgen, which is one of our favorite shows. And she also, little known fact, was in Pitch Perfect 2. She was the villainess, the commissar. So she has a really broad range. And in this, she plays the central character. What I love about this is how they set up her character. It's an ensemble piece, so there are a lot of characters, but they have her going to Frankfurt at an international conference to explain this thing, the bat. The only way I can explain it to you is because I've seen the show. It's the brain, it's the small part, it looks like a small Roomba. And she gets up on stage and she's so self-possessed. And she also is like, she has bell sleeves, she looks really cool, and she is really genuinely enthusiastic about this product of her brain. It's a woman who's talking tech, which is incredibly sexy.
At SparrowSat, we have dedicated ourselves to the most complicated part of the drone, the flight controller, or the brain of the drone. This is our latest model, the Bat.
Victoria's company, SparrowSat, is at a turning point. They may not be able to develop this product if they don't get more money. Enter ZUW, which is a military allied company that comes in and says, we'll give you the money, but we want 51% of the company. And that is the first Greyzone. Do they let the military come in? And how will that change a technology that can also be used, say, for watering crops? Or taking medicine to distant places where the roads aren't good. Victoria has a moment here where she's so enthusiastic about her ideas that she sits down with her own board of directors and says, just think of all the great things we can do if we take this money.
Vi kan nedbringe brugen af pesticider i landbruget med 80% ved at kortlægge vandingsbehovet. Vi kan få medicin frem i den tredje verden, der ikke længere behøver at vente på et dyrt og langsommeligt motorvejsnet. Med SUV i ryggen, der kan vi endelig fokusere 100% på at udvikle. Og altså, enhver krigshandling er resultatet af en menneskelig beslutning. Det kan aldrig være teknologiens skyld.
Greyzone is an intense political Danish thriller that will appeal to people who liked The Eagle, Borgen, and The Bridge. Direct from the Cannes Film Festival is a fantastic 1-hour documentary called The Passion of Anna Magnani. Anna Magnani was the face of neorealism. She was the star of Rome, Open City. There's a shot that happens in that, a shot like a gunshot, that's really the shot that's heard round the world in neorealism.
Francesco! Francesco! Francesco!
She was illegitimate. Both her father and then her mother abandoned her. Then she ultimately had a son who's in the film who talks about his mother. His name is Luca. She even came to America and she worked with Tennessee Williams, who saw her and wrote The Rose Tattoo for Anna Magnani.
Magnificent Magnani, fighting to possess her man completely with all the jealous fury that raged in her blood.
I have the proof! What proof? I have proof! What proof? Thinks I'm lying? Let me show her this. See for yourself. His rose tattooed on my chest.
The winner is Anna Magnani in The Rose Tattoo.
She starred opposite Anthony Quinn and a very young and yummy Marlon Brando. And there are fabulous interviews with Fellini, with Visconti, and you really get a sense of the triumphs and trials of working with this actress who is like no other. And more new this month is a two-part Hitchcockian thriller that asks, what would you do if someone offered you €1 million to kill a stranger who they claim has done something bad? That's called Piégés. It's also a female-driven story. Another great offering this month is season 4 of Agatha Christie's Criminal Games. It's a French series, so it's not the English countryside, and it's set in kind of a 50s Mad Men era. You know, there are times where you want to watch dark Scandi noir, but sometimes you want to watch a great mystery that's also frothy and fun with great costumes and great interaction and a little music, and this is the one to watch.
And finally, Tu es mon fils,
which is a French thriller that reminds me a bit of Broadchurch and has a fascinating plot. It's a whodunit, and you won't see what's coming. I just want to leave you on a really up note. These days, what I watch from the MHz Choice vault, Captain Marlowe, which is a French whodunit series. She is the MHz poster woman.
Je suis pas une fille facile, vous savez.
She's a fantastic detective. She's unexpected. She's wild. She's funny. And I find these to be the perfect antidote for the difficult times in which we live.
Les Savants n'est pas une série américaine non plus.
C'est une tuerie, votre truc, hein.